Let's hop in with the first cutscene. I have the image a little bit enhanced, while the cutscenes do not get enhanced. So it comes to you in delightfully compressed 3DS video.
If you insist.
Whoa, that's harsh! You'll have to swing back around for it.
Predictable. Very. He must really love those things.
Eggman's got a gun.
We're hit.
Yeah.
Whoa! What's that in the clouds?
That must be the Lost Hex. Cool!
Less looking, more landing.
All right, I can land it, but it's gonna be bumpy.
I was gonna stay. Gotta... Immediately I'm spin dashing instead of boosting. You've got this rounded type structure to the level. Got wall running of various kinds. This version has shields, it has speed shoes, it has invincibility. None of those are in the HD version. And there's actually, like... This is your normal movement. There's a little bit of acceleration to it, but you need to hold down the R button to get some real acceleration. And there's multi-targeting. I don't think the run button works even remotely in the HD version, but it has its uses in this, because this is a way more fast-paced game. Wall running, you just... It's very much depends on the direction of the stage you're working with for this, which is different, again, from the HD version.
Oh, yeah!
Got high-speed segments. And there's one thing, one unique ability to this that is not in the other one. We have a air kick. The way that works in, to stun enemies. In the HD version, you have a different type of homing attack instead. One that will go up to the enemy and kick them to disable them, or sometimes just destroy them immediately. Wow. Sort of these boss monsters. And the way to do them quickly, I didn't do it there, is to let your target system fully lock on. You can target up to 3 things at once in this. You can target up to several things at once in the HD version. It's not very clear. You usually only need 3. Things have a hard limit of 3. Some things do 6, like the final boss, and it never tells you can do that many. And in the HD version, there's a lot of capsules around the level.
Oh, stay calm, little guy.
This one just has the
Sonic
end
gets your buddies
capsules.
back. Sonic, did you get those animals back from Eggman?
Just the one container he tossed off his Eggmobile.
Wait a minute, just the one? Weak. I would have gotten them all back by now.
Save the rest of them.
What? Let me
Oh,
go.
I hate to think what Eggman's doing to those poor things.
I'm on it.
Right. First true stage. So Sonic, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles are all around there. Oops. They're going around saving animals from Eggman, just like old times. The last time we saw Eggman in terms of a full-fledged game like this, he was still stuck in white space trying to get out of there. But so things have gotten back to the status quo with Eggman just kidnapping animals, putting them in robots, and the gang, usually just the boys, but Amy's here too this time, which I enjoy, are going around and saving said animals from Eggman. And this is established at the beginning of Sonic Runners. This takes place in the middle of Sonic Runners, specifically after Chapter 18, because the beginning of Sonic Runners is a lot of tutorial to set up the status quo, which is going around saving animals from Eggman. In that, there's another thing. You see this capsule here. This is going to be a secret tool to help us out later. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles find that there are a lot of wisps still hanging around on Earth, and they decided, instead of going home with Mega Wisp Mother, they wanted to... Oh, we don't need to do this. You don't need to do that all the time. They wanted to stick around on Earth and help Sonic and friends out whenever they can. Also, we have the drop dash. I didn't explicitly say that. Alright, we're dead. This is the first game where the drop dash is. The way you do it is you have to have your spin dash at full charge, and then you can come down to a full speed drop. It's a little more complicated in the HD version, and harder to know you can even do. And that's a big thing where this differs from the HD version. It's a lot clearer on what you're able to do. I have hints turned off, but they will be explicitly where you need them to be, and also there's going to be level design to reinforce what they say, instead of just having to explore for yourself. Hey, plant! Ready for some lost worms? Look at this. Look at this wall jump in action. This doesn't work even remotely like this in the HD version, and it tells you how to do that. It makes sure you know how to do that before it throws you into that. You've got 2D sections as well. Another thing that differs between the two versions. I'll get into that on the third act. Big worms, see? I started to say that in the HD version, the capsules are...
I can live with that.
There are capsules littered within the stages, and then you have the final one. There's a total animals you save in that version. In this, total animals you need to save are per level. It's per tactic. In this, Tails also has a laboratory that you can go into. And there's a lot of cool little things here. There's a little bit of quality of life in this that is in the HD version, like, I don't know, being able to change your volume settings so that they aren't awful. You can turn off the hints. I don't think you can turn off the hints in the HD version. They're useless anyway. You can make RC vehicles and equip them. And also you have a theater mode. You can watch the cutscenes back, which again might be a secret tool for later. I don't think so as much. Can we make anything yet? We can make a helicopter. I'll make that.
There we go.
And I'll equip it. And I'll try to remember to show it off later. Tails just makes labs wherever he needs to. So, aside from establishing that Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and sometimes Amy, are saving animal friends from Eggman, and they also find wisps, you get a bunch of, like, little things in the beginning of Sonic Runners to establish the status quo even further, such as Eggman just having bases everywhere. He experiments with a thing that extracts energy from the ground called an extractor, and drains the life from the wetland if he does that. He tries to do some brainwashing stuff again, a la Sonic Colors. So really, like, it's just the gang are really continuously thwarting this man. Full charge means you will destroy it in one go. So, again, like, no one played this version. Weirdly, everybody played the HD version and they hated it. And I'm like a stark defender of the HD version as being not that bad a game. But, even I have a lot of issues with it. I wasn't even able to beat it last time I played it. Honestly, the mechanics don't work as smoothly as you expect them to. They're very rigid. Hello. This is an extremely different experience compared to that, in that sometimes the mechanics are almost too fluid. Which I kind of showed off on that platform where I kept going around. And I was like, oh, I gotta fucking stop moving. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, these two games, both of the versions, are not kind to reoccurring Sonic players, and that's probably part of the reason it didn't fare well. Because who else played it but returning Sonic players? It's probably much more kind to new players, entirely. Just love doing the infinite spin dash. I love when it works. There's not a lot that I'm good enough at this game to actually do it with, but I didn't die at all that level. That's an improvement. And now we got special stages in this version. There's no special stages in the other version. You just have to get all the red rings and then you get an emerald. And I didn't even know that until recently looking it up. This, however, you have distinct special stages which are completely gyro-controlled, which may sound awful to you just in premise, but I think these actually rock like hell. And I had to get the PS4 controller working to actually get these to work at all. It's definitely tricky because it's designed for you to be able to move your body around and not just the controller with a static screen. But we have technique for that I had to learn. These are great though. I wish I had this version on the 3DS. One of my biggest regrets is not actually getting this when it came out, because I would have mastered the heck out of this game. Again, it's not like it's a... Uh-oh, my controller disconnected, that's the other problem. The USB connection, PS4 is awful. Watch out for those bad ones. I actually almost wish I had, like, a camera up for this specifically, to show off what I have to do to make this work. Just imagine I'm really twisting. But, like, if I could... That's another big thing of this game that I had issue with preparing for this, is the depth perception is part of the experience for sure. They wanted it to be that. I wish I could just play that with the 3D on full blast, much like many of the 3D parts of the stage. That would be a great experience. I'm a rare case of loving the 3D on the 3DS though. But I always figured the Sonic games would benefit from depth perception.
Transformation 101. Bunnies to badniks. Boom! Instant army. It needs to be a big army if I'm taking over the world below.
You are quite the mighty conqueror.
Yes, I am. I conquered you, didn't I? And with your help, I'll not only rule the world, I'll finally destroy that blue nuisance, Sonic.
Eggman wants the little hedgehog destroyed.
Yeah, well, I feel like destroying something.
That's what I like about you, Zaz. Always ready for a fight, even before you know what you're fighting.
You bet! Bring it on and I'll rip it up!
Win or lose, I'll learn something about our enemy.
And now it's time to get into the actual lore of this game. Because who the hell were those? I'm sure I'll get distracted in this level because it's some fun 2D platforming. And the 2D platforming in the original is not very fun. In fact, it's slow and boring, and there's no slope physics to it. But those were the Zeti, which Eggman has conquered. Their leader is Zavok, the big red guy, who is both a brute and a calculating tactician. He'll lose that latter feature in later Sonic games if he appears, so don't worry. He'll be relegated to brute. So he'll just be the Bowser equivalent. And the purple one is Zaz. He's just violence. And they're native to the Lost Hex. Now, when I first encountered this part, I was worried, because in the HD version, you have 2 encounters that are actual battles with the Zeti. And I thought this was going to be an example of what the battles are like in this. Again, don't worry about it. But they're native to this place that we've landed on, this mysterious floating game sphere with hexagonal land pieces on it. And they're based on Japanese ogres, the Oni. Zeti is just what they're called in Japanese, even though there's... in the HD version, there are actual Yetis on here. But in this, they're called the Deadly Six. I think it was called, like... I don't remember the actual Japanese for it, but in the Japanese version, they translate to the Band of Six Oni, so they are, like, distinctly Oni. You can actually escape from them in this. You can't escape from them in the HD version, I don't think. That or I never tried very hard. And Eggman has conquered them with, the Conch of Cacophony, I think it's called. It's a device that, causes them great pain when it's played, to subdue their powers. It's very specific. It probably has something to do with the Zeti's innate abilities that we'll get into. It's the way that he's controlling this big moon thing. If you can call that control. But yeah, we find ourselves in a pretty, like, Sonic to its core scenario here. We have the gang saving animals from Eggman. We have a mysterious floating island that they end up on, with creatures that Eggman is subduing that will that'll work for him in the future. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this plan. Where am I going? And, the aesthetic. We haven't seen aesthetic this on point since Sonic Heroes, honestly. Like, this... And we have the classic Badniks that are very much powered up in this. We'll see later, it'll be hard for me to actually hit some of them without taking damage first. In the HD version, the whole point of the kick mechanic is to be able to damage certain Badniks so they can be damaged otherwise, particularly the crab meat and egg pawns, which will come back in this too and be a nuisance. I also have to note, this cloud jumping I'm doing is in the HD version, and it is incredibly slow, but I'm just zooming here. This feels so much better to play. And again, like, I think the HD version deserves at least some kind of love. Where it really shines compared to this one is like, I'm talking about how this game nails the aesthetic. That one really shows off the aesthetic. It's a lot more simplified in this, and geometric to make it work for the lower bit system. And I think that, like, if they made this game to the... I can't say polished because there's a lot of things that are unpolished in Lost World HD, but the same design philosophy as this, it would have been, like, a big hit. Let's go back to the special stages. Again, like, having special stages in this that you can actually collect, I'm sure there'd be a way to translate this to normal instead of gyro. Basically, if you have to, like, turn the controller so it's completely backwards, that means you're good to turn it back around, and you'll meet yourself halfway. Being able to go supersonic will certainly help us with some later levels, if we can get that fast enough. I'm not against using supersonic, especially with one level that's coming up. Again, like, this has such a strong start, this 3DS version, after playing the HD version. There are some ways it falters later on, and especially when it uses too many gimmicks. Oh boy. But...
Hey! I've been looking for you, Baldy McNosehair! Who are your friends?
Throw back to colors.
Friends? These are nobody's friends. They are the Deadly Six, and they are your worst enemies. Zaz, show this blue pest how you do things up here.
With pleasure. I've been itching for a fight all day.
I think you're itching because you need a bath.
Are you disrespecting me?
Maybe.
I'm gonna mess you up!
I'd love to stay and watch him disassemble you, but I have business to attend to.
They really focus on the humor to a degree in this. Like, it's cartoony and zany, and I think it works perfectly.
I know the perfect spot to take care of you.
That's funny, because I know the perfect spot to kick you.
There's a a level of violence to it that contradicts it, that really mashes with the colors. It's very Sonic colors in that. It's very Sonic Unleashed in that.
You're going home in a box!
And I think it just lands to the aesthetic. The bosses in this are completely different than they are in the HD version. The bosses in the HD version are sort of non-bosses, if you ask me. Let's see if we can find a Wisp to help us out. Oh. Get that full target, and he's done. Because the boss, the fight against Zaz is very much like the mid-boss on the 2D section we had earlier, but what if you could actually hurt him?
Yeah, aced it!
And I feel like this gave you an actual boss to fight.
Alright, we good to go or what, Tails?
I've built a TV out of paper clips.
Yeah,
And reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
I know.
So look, fixing a propeller on a biplane? That's about as difficult as taking a nap.
Okay, I didn't need your whole life story. A simple good to go would have been cool.
All right. Good to go!
Cool!
Well, that was crazy. That's the opposite of what usually happens. Where's my cord? Okay, everything just disconnected. Like, physically. So that was an experience. Except for my mic. I started to talk about this last episode, I believe, with, Generations. We still saw the tornado
These
go.
animals are quite underwhelming. I'm disappointed in you incompetent fools. Violently disappointed.
We don't care about your disappointment, Master.
Do you care now?
The cacophonous conch, not the conch of
Next
cacophony.
time, bring better animals.
Eggman, you never blamed it on the quality of the animals beforehand. What are you doing? They're just showing off his cruelty, I guess. Yeah, Tails rebuilt a classic-style tornado. The tornado go's probably still in use unless he, I don't know, disassembled it to make this one. Maybe, possibly. I think these are living creatures, but they're also, like, cacti, I don't know. You just gotta build up enough of the indigo asteroid to, pass them, and it's fine. This is Indigo Asteroid the level. Oop. There is a double jump. I just keep falling off the ledge before I jump, because I'm moving so fast. And I needed that for this. Well, actually, I can just skip it. See a worm. It's not exactly the original tornado. This, specifically, you need to fully charge the spin dash and you'll just continue with it. You have to do like a special button combination in the HD version to get infinite spin dash. As long as you're holding down the action button when you hit the ground again, you should be good. I don't want to do battles if I can. I mean, we still don't know what happened to the Tornado 2. This may be a series of things, but I'm willing to believe that Tails made, like, a completely separate new plane to Sonic's Tornado, and it was after Classic Tails was all like, whoa, I can't believe you put legs on the Tornado, whoa. And Tails was like, I got a little carried away, yeah. Nope, that was bad. I don't even, yeah. These worms aren't fightable in the HD version. Like, you don't encounter them. I mean, they will one-shot you in that version if you get attacked by them, for sure. Oh, so much fire. Should've been a fire shield earlier. Guess I missed. What are you doing? Sometimes the target system's really wonky like that. Doesn't matter which version you're playing. Boop, 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 boop. You'll actually completely destroy the worms in this with Asteroid. Indigo Asteroid is in a completely separate stage in the first one, and you like barely use it, and I don't understand it. It's to find like secret areas. I can destroy these. Okay, cool. We're powerful. This area is a real hassle if you don't get a full power Indigo. There's no stopping this worm that's following us, though. And hit the action button to lower yourself. Perfect. Now you can hurt it if you get it. Nice and quick. Okay, I usually suffer. There. That was the smoothest I've ever done that level.
Way to go!
There is a fan game that I say takes place between this and Generations, and in that, it is a scenario of a modern Sonic game where the actual, like, classic design for the Tornado exists. The way I am headcanon that to work these together is that that was what he did first, and then Tails kind of upgraded it again, because, I don't know, maybe Sonic was like, but where's your style to it? This is your plane, you made it. It's our plane, but it's your plane. Something like that, I don't know. I'm not trying to put words in that game's mouth, but much like... Oh, I've messed it up. Much like the Sonic games of current, here it doesn't matter. If you're not going to try to make the narrative consistent... No, like, that's not something for fan games, but we have been bypassing the narrative because they refuse to make consistency. I'm sure we can twist fan games to work that way, especially when they're set up so well to do that. I'm talking about Sonic GT, by the way. I really love that game. And if I can place it in the timeline, much like I do with, what do you call it? Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit? I'll do it. Trust me, I'll do it. Missed. Oh. Sir? What happened to my kick? It just didn't happen. There we go. Since I didn't get the big jump. There's drill wisps in this, if you come back later. Or maybe right now, I don't know. I haven't found them. Damn it. Where am I? Come on. There. Is that a pipe? That's a drill pipe. Seen those before. Sir? I don't know what's happened. This is weird. I've never had it so that the the air slice doesn't work. Alright, I'll just have to do this. The bounce. You got the bounce. I didn't like specifically mention that. It's not the most useful in this, but it's got its place. Because you can't multi-bounce, and that's usually the way that bounce is useful in a Sonic game. Be able to do it multiple times. Frankly, most of the time when I bounce, I'll just launch myself into a pit and it'll be bad. Ah, interesting. I've never seen it recover immediately like that. We're having an interesting experience with the wind pick today. I'll tell you. See? I completely messed up my wall jump because of that. This is so fast. You do not move this fast in the HD version. On 2D. There's a technique that's in a lot of Sonic games actually called 3D and 2D that you can pretty much break the physics and be able to move around in 3D when you're on a two-dimensional plane. And you go so much faster. However, you can also just straight up... Can you... Okay, I wanted to bounce through them like that. This is the stage that has the most bounce use. There we go. Alright. Oh, there's another thing that I should really point out that's different. And that is, ledge grabbing. I've been doing that, like, so smoothly. It is the worst mechanic in the HD version. It is unbearable, the way that ledge grabbing works. It stops you in your tracks. It has a very short distance that you launch yourself after you use it. It's not fast at all. It's like pulling teeth. It's my least favorite part of the HD version, and the part I was the most excited about when I started playing this version. It's absurd how bad it is. Ooh, 50 ring box. Don't mind if I do. I think I don't want that. Yeah. Perfect. We got 99 rings, too. We can do another special stage.
We can do a little better.
It's because I lost those rings, isn't it? Have I pointed out how, like, weird the Rift special stage ring is? It's, like, so angular. Like, not everything's perfect. Oh, but... I could talk forever about how much these first two worlds are a vast improvement to the first one. To the HD one. The one I played first. That's what I mean by that. Oh yeah. Probably should have waited until I was over here to do that. Alright, do I have anything else further to say about the... a narrative? Shouldn't talk about Sonic Runners. Even though I already did plenty. Talk about the tornado. Not really much to say about that, except this is the version of the tornado we're gonna see from here on out. They're probably not going to destroy the tornado again. So possibly Tails has 3 planes to work with right now, out of the 6 total. 2 were destroyed, 1 was repurposed to be a spaceship. Well, one of them was Sonic's. This is his and Sonic's, like, combo kind of deal. Now, the music in this is primarily done by Tomio Otani. He was the director for this one. He's pretty consistently lately been the director for the for the actual like platformer titles. He didn't do all of the music though. He did most of it. I did play a song by Tomio Otani earlier, no? That's who we were talking about. Naofumi Hataya did one song. It's not in this version, actually. Be fast now. There was a lot of composition assistance by Takahata Eguchi, I think it was? Yeah. Particularly with the orchestral stuff. See him later in the series, too. Yutaka Minobe also does some composition assistance. We've heard that name since, like, Shadow, at least. I'm just trying to be... You know? I said I needed to be fast, and that wasn't fast at all. Damn. I guess I didn't need to be fast. Oh my god. Targeting system. Get over here. This is the kind of gimmicks I'm not a big fan of, like these rolling creatures. You don't see anything like that guy in whatchamacallit. We got Samone's mech. Shoots beam weapons from its eyes. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
For these things. Gotta be careful. Where'd it go? Oh, it's coming back. One more worm. Oh my goodness. I guess you can target technically more than 3. You can lock onto something at a degree of 3 targets. But I did just target the box afterwards. At least the one thing is, like, specific. Oh boy. What is going on here? Alright, all things considered, not a bad run of that stage. It's pretty fast.
Yeah, aced it!
I have no idea how long this game is going to take me to play through. I'm sure 3 hours is enough.
Power levels green, Orbot?
Power level stable. Extractor activated.
Also, Orbot and Cubot are both here. Last time we saw them, they were stranded in space after Colors, like, Eggman literally left them when he found the Time Eater. They're back. Cubot's voice is normal.
Good, good.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Feed me, baby. I'm feeling stronger by the second. Levels fluctuating. Reaction unstable. Better shut it down quick, boss, or it will lock into overload.
Shut it down!
Why'd you stop, boss? I felt great!
The machine is unstable. We just want to borrow some of the planet's energy. We don't want to destroy it.
Speak for yourself.
Dun dun. That dastardly Zavik. There we have another of the Deadly Six, Zomom. He likes
Word of helpful advice,
sandwich.
diet and exercise.
That's 3 words.
His gimmick is he's hungry.
Hey,
He's also, like, literally the most powerful Zeddy,
I think I'll have you for dessert.
as far as physical
talk
force
with your
goes.
mouth full.
Yeah, right. Hey, I forgot the mustard. Be right back.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You got a skydiving boss in the HD one for this.
Wow, you're barely a snack.
This you have to hit the back of its thing, which can be difficult.
Oh, you're the worst meal ever.
So there's a way to bypass it, if I can find
I'm
it.
losing my breath and my patience.
I think it's worthwhile. I like it doing it. Oh my goodness, you have to hit him.
Oh, you're the worst meal ever.
I don't know. Oh, there we go.
I'm losing my breath and my patience.
Oh, give me that. Where'd it go?
You're
Did he
the
eat it?
worst meal ever.
Oh, he ate it.
I'm losing my breath and my patience.
Let's, Get up! Get up, Sonic! Oh my fucking god, you can't stay behind it that long. That's why I always do the Indigo Indigo Asteroid.
I'm losing my breath and my patience.
I should probably note the touchscreen. I am not using my mouse or anything to touch it. I have it set up so that,
Oh, you're the worst meal ever.
the PS4 touchpad will specifically go after, hit the, there we go. The PS4 touchpad specifically hits the Wisp area. The bottom two inventory things
Gotta go. It's dinner time.
are mapped to the joypad buttons. The analog stick buttons, so like L3, R3.
We can do a little better.
And the last space on the bottom screen that has not shown anything yet, well, that's
I hone your abilities.
That's a secret.
I equip you with the most powerful mechs I can create. I even give you a giant sandwich, and you still disappoint me. I'm a compassionate man.
That shell looks like trouble.
Hold on a second. Sonic!
surely Sonic
I
is
think that thing in Eggman's hand is...
Gone!
He's thinking, I can save these people and they won't be under Eggman's control.
Shell is gone.
That was a mistake.
Whatever. When
Maybe
is it
they'll
a
be our
mistake
friends.
To take your toys away.
When it's the only thing keeping 6 angry Zeti from controlling my mechs, you moronic hedgehog.
Uh-oh.
Strike, brothers. Make the Blue pay for our abuse and enslavement. Arr, shiver me timbers.
Oof. That rock didn't really
I hate to
hurt.
run away
Help.
from a fight, Tails, but I don't want to see you get fried.
Not getting fried would be nice.
Warbot, Killbot, we are leaving.
Oh man, I should have listened to you, Tails.
Oh, you think?
I think this is the first time the narrative really tries to get into, like, Sonic being kind of hasty to people's detriment. On, like, maybe, like, kind of that was a dumb move because he was too fast. You don't see that much else in the game. He's usually, like, wise for his age.
Alas, poor Cubot. I knew him well.
Arr, me voice chips all cattywampus. Thanks to Sonic, everything's gone cattywampus. My cacophonic conch was the only thing keeping those 6 maniacs in check.
Some sort of a natural inhibitor to their powers. Very painful.
And very rare. The Zeti have an innate ability to manipulate magnetic fields. They can make electronics, including my mechs, do interesting things. I controlled those powers with the conch until Sonic punted it away with his typical stupidity.
Get lost, Eggman, and let us get things under control.
I hope the Zeti eat you alive, you meddling hedgehog.
Okay, if it pleases the court, all those who think Eggman is a total bonehead raise their hands.
Well, there you go, folks. The motion is passed unanimously.
I didn't raise my hand.
I always pronounce it conch. Alright. We're on to our first stage that's kind of iffy in this version, but you know what? It's probably still better than the regular version. Regular. I keep calling it regular because that's the version I played first. That's the version everyone plays. It's the HD version. The Wii U/PC version. But boy, this music hit. I said about every Sonic game ever. Secrets! Ooh, what was that? Oh yeah. Oh, I missed. It's okay. Oh, no, it's not okay. Alright, I guess it's okay-ish. That's interesting. Target. Fuck you. Stupid Sonic 1S fish badniks that hurt you immediately if you touch them in this. Oh, good jump. Good jump, me. That was entirely on me. Okay, let's try it again. Hey, I didn't do that right at all. cause the drill spinning to undo the whirlpool. There's gonna be an entire level that is just that as the gimmick, and it's actually the worst. Okay, over there. That is perhaps the hardest part of the stage, because it's so easy to just run off the edge of those things. Like, the geometry will have you just run down the actual side of it into the spikes. Are you serious? I hate those. They're literally Sonic 1 mechs, and in this they destroy everything about you. Even if you're a drill. Why'd they go up? I would have come out right there. Homing attack. Sometimes the homing attack does not like to work. That might be because of the PlayStation 4 controller, I'm realizing, because I have a lot of issues like that with other games using the PlayStation 4 controller. Which I actually probably don't need to use at all if I don't keep playing this from here on out. It's exciting. I said... There you go. I think there's a bubble here. There isn't. Oh boy, there's the bubble. Okay, try that again. Why? What happened? I know what happened. Why did it happen? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Forward. It really, breaks my pattern of liking water stages this way. Yeah. Right. Wasn't fast enough. Am I neglecting anything? We just learned about the Zeddies. Like what their whole thing is. That they would rather destroy the world than be thankful to Sonic for the help. I'm gonna explode. Okay. Done properly. You actually have walls that you can't go up in this, and it's bad. I think what I need to do, though, is... Not that. Not that. Yeah. Now I have to destroy this one, because I don't have the drill. I don't... Despite there being... what do you call it? Despite Tropical Coast being a stage in the HD version, I don't think there's any actual underwater segments. I think it's a matter of, like, there's a lot of water around, and if you go in it, you're kind of done. No, there's one drill segment in the first act that is underwater, but I think you automatically go up to the surface and you can run across it. I don't know. I didn't explore that much, I just played what I needed to. And then even that wasn't enough sometimes. I have 30 lives, I'm realizing. Okay, we're safe. Shoot. Onto the Juice Archipelago. I love this song. Hit him. These, like, top-down 3D segments are the hardest to control. Like, this is where it's really weird, the way the physics are. Like, a forward-based one is decent. There's rolling mechanics, like Katamari, and that's gonna come back. But they're fine in here, we just have to make some juice. Literally, we are making juice. Well, the way the juice mechanics in the HD version happen are, they're actually a transport vehicle from one little island segment to another. And this you're just making a big vat of juice, and it kind of makes more sense. There's still a lot of juice, though. Like, this is apple juice for days. The other version has watermelon juice at some point. And it makes me kind of curious, because, like... we'll see in a bit that, there were also mechanical oranges in that, and we'll see in a bit that the next Zeddy, Master Zed's controls fruit. It was a little more explicit that they were mechanical fruit in the HD version. I wonder what's in there. I don't know what Wisp is here. The problem with this game and its Wisp is, and Colors did this too, this one does it like so much, is that there's a lot of stages where you don't get the Wisp unlocked until later. And some of them, I don't know how it would help. Some of them it would be a godsend to start with. That's for sure. Juice party! What haven't I talked about there? I kind of talked about everything there. Kind of a... I know, right? I agree. Fully. Oh, okay. It's fine. Don't worry. As long as we don't, as long as we don't bounce attack. Giant apples means giant juice, too, and that's the best part. Oh. It's a little less explicit in this version, I realize, and that's probably why I haven't said it yet, but the HD version, like, it's really trying to, like, throw back to classic-style Sonic level design, similar to the way that Sonic 4 did, but it does it, like, way better. This kind of does it too, but it's like... I don't know, it just feels like it's more... You are... playing a Sonic game that nails the aesthetic. So we didn't really, like, think about it. Fun enough, there's a later part that's like, oh, this is more like something they did in Sonic 4 than the way they do in the HD version. Getting behind it is difficult sometimes. Oh, and all of the, like, special themes like this are references to previous games instead of being new things. Got the Sonic Heroes theme for invincibility. Where's the next apple? Put them in the wrong order, that's all. The speed up is Speak With Your Heart. Or no, it's Sonic Colors theme, not the Sonic Colors ending. Reach for the Stars. Which, Reach for the Stars has sort of become, like, Sonic's anthem as a character recently. So that's fun. Like, post-Sonic Forces speaking, because we want to forget about Sonic Forces. Hey. Rude. There we go. Boing. I think that's our last apple collection mini game. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, it was our first egg pawn. Egg pawns take 3 hits or a full charge to actually destroy. Okay, so that's how that works. If you multi-target these electric spinners, I didn't actually know this before, you won't get hurt by them afterwards. It's kind of being kind to you. Where are we on Chaos Emeralds? I think we have 4?
Way to go!
It's got the white one. That might be 3. I don't know.
I tested the blue one, and he's more powerful than I anticipated. He shows much potential.
Who cares about him? Now that I'm free, I want to squeeze Eggman till he pops!
And eat him, I suppose.
Well, yeah,
He is an egg.
Better ways to make him suffer.
but more delicious?
What would you say if I told you we could destroy Eggman's world and use its energy to make ourselves unbelievably powerful?
Well, I would say that I had taught you well.
Yes, you have. And it will be Eggman's own creation that causes his destruction.
His name is Master Zik, actually. I called him Ziz before. In the HD version, the Juice Archipelago level ends with a battle against him. I guess the way he was testing us in this was like, he put us in a hole, and we had to use juice to get out. Okay. This is some of the best music in the game. It's a grinding level in the HD version. You spend most of this level with this music. And it's also awful to control. So you don't even get to enjoy Sea-Bottom Segway. That's this game's biggest sin, probably. There's actually 2 levels with it in the HD version, too. Or Peaches. You'll see this stage also very much overstays its welcome. It's gonna just keep going. Got that high-pitched thing. Now, you can't turn backwards. If you miss something the first time, you're dead. You can't turn around as that. So, like, that's what I mean how some of the 3D areas are forward type, and then there's the more area ones like we were just in. The mechanics will differ depending on where you are. Oh. If you run out of drill in this area, it is an immediate death. You immediately drown. And sometimes it's really hard to actually hit the thing. Luckily, luckily this one's a lot shorter than the other. I would 100% trade. Regular Seabot on the Segway stage for this. Trade this for that? Yes. Sure. Okay. I don't know what that did for me. But it didn't. I have to go back. Then destroy the one I tried to get with the bombs. Did it? Wait. What? If I try to go backwards, I'm in danger. I'm confused. Oh, hello. Fuck off. Were you the one? You the one I needed to explode? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh well, I mean, we're getting some time with the music, so that's that. That's good. Oh, these Orbinauts. Let's get out of here. Get it? Good. This is probably another case where, like, if I was playing this on the original hardware. Alright, just skip it, I guess. We got... Yes! Oh, we're safe. If I was playing this on the original hardware with depth perception for the 3DS, it would be probably way more doable. Way more... enjoyable. I still don't like having to not listen to Seabottom Segway. Just love that song. Keep forward! What the hell was that? Other than a death sentence. At least we got that. I went right through it. That's the thing. Like, the hitbox is not the size of the drill, so it's hard to tell. Like, you're smaller than Sonic. The hitbox is probably Sonic. You just can't see Sonic, because you're a drill. This one goes on forever. Okay. Decent? Not decent. Maybe. I think we're safe. I think this is the end of the level 2. Yes.
Average.
Sonic, something bad's happening.
Whoa, what's going on?
I don't know. It's like something in the sky is draining the life out of the world. Plants, animals, even the air feels cold and dead.
Okay, you guys stay safe down there. I'll try to figure out what's going on and stop it.
There's no safe down here. Yeesh. This is the full power of the extractor that Eggman first experimented with in Runners. Another thing about the Cacophonous Conch is sort of go into this after this.
Your time is almost over, rash hedgehog. I shall prepare for you a lesson in respect. A painful lesson.
Oh, someone's gonna get taken to school, all right.
Follow, if you dare.
Oh, I realized the cutscene we didn't get those in the HD version. It showed Master Zik just straight up owning the rest of the Zeti in like a quick combat thing.
Your lesson begins now.
Aside from Zora and I can't remember her name. Girl Zeti, whose personality is girl. Oof. It'll come to me, for sure. I'm hitting him too much. The way you run on this is so weird. And OBS is blocking my... Give me that... Durian. So that I can... One hit, yeah. If you don't do that, this boss is so freaking tedious. I don't know why that voice line was so quiet. It said the student has become the master if you didn't hear.
Yeah, aced it.
So what I'm realizing is this is the first in a series of little stories where that follow this in Runners.
We have a mutual problem.
I'll let him.
One so large that it will take both of us to overcome it.
Whatever. I told you, we can handle the Zeti by ourselves.
That may be true, but the rebellious swine have gotten hold of a device of mine, and they're using it in ways for which it was never designed.
What was it designed for, Doctor?
It was supposed to extract energy from our world, but the machine is unstable. Once it reaches full power, it can't be shut off. It will drain our world dry.
Oh, so that's what Amy was talking about.
And you just want to go smash it, don't you?
Well, yeah. What? It's what I do.
Oh, always your answer to everything, Hedgehog. If you wish to create a cataclysmic explosion that will incinerate everything within 100 miles, please smash away.
So, there's no off switch?
No, not anymore. I need to get to the machine and reprogram the shutdown sequence. I'll supply the brains. You will supply the brawn I need to get past the Zeti.
Oh, and you're asking so nicely.
Good one, buddy.
Thanks.
Man up, Tails. I don't like working with my most hated enemies any more than you do, but our entire world is at stake.
Yeah, well, teaming up with you feels like the end of the world, Eggman. I'm gonna want to take a long shower by the time we're done.
The Cacophonous Conch starts a little series within Runners where Eggman's just trying to find different relics of power. There's just a bunch of them in this world. I'm realizing that now. This is also sort of like the climax of
Whoa, overcompensate much?
the animal
Man, how many military factories
intro.
does a guy need?
If you weren't always destroying them, I wouldn't need so many.
And done.
Duh! Thanks for fixing me!
No problem. Sorry you got stuck with a voice chip that looks like it was built by a 2-year-old.
I think I liked it better when I was trying to destroy you.
Yeah, well, feelings mutual, Eggface.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Before we start destroying each other, let's remember why we're working together.
Okay, please remind me.
Tails, we need Eggman to shut down his machine.
And you don't trust me to do it.
What? No! I trust you, Tails. It's just that...
No, you don't. You trust Eggman more. Do you know how much that bites?
I do trust you, Tails, but the whole world's in danger because I did something stupid. Do you know how much that bites?
Actually, nothing bites more than having to listen to this dreadful conversation.
Eggman, you bite!
Yeah. Snowboarding! There was no snowboarding in the HD version. This one has the, what sarcastic Sonic fans like to say, obligatory snowboarding segments. It was more like ice skating in that, but that was like just Sonic on ice. But who's to say this is a bad thing? You get rewards for tricks. So that's... You don't even have a large, Sonic on snowboard to ice level ratio. Why don't we go over that, actually? That's a fun thing. So... Snowboarding in Sonic got its debut with its first ice level. Ivory Lightning is a unique wisp to this. But the HD also has unique wisps, so I guess that's fair. And then we pretty soon had 2 levels that were based on Ice Cap, or at least inspired by it. In 3D Blast we had Diamond Dust, and it didn't have any snowboarding. Of course, it was an isometric game. They probably couldn't figure that out. So, naturally, the dev for Sonic 3D and 2D, the 2D reimagining of said game, added snowboarding, which just further proved that that was just Ice Cap. Give me... Actually, you know what I can do for these guys? We got our rolling back. This time it's snowballs. The other one, around that time, was in Sonic Triple Trouble in Robotnik Winter, where snowboarding was actually a power-up you got out of a box. And then we don't see snowboarding again. Well, I guess saying don't see it again is kind of a misnomer, because there wasn't, like, a genuine Sonic game as part of the main line again until Sonic Adventure, where we went back to Ice Cap. So there had to be more snowboarding. There was also sandboarding. Because why not vary things? And then there's no snowboarding in Sonic Adventure 2, there's just streetboarding. Oh, fucking... I guess didn't lose time. So that's 2 instances of boarding that were not, oh, not just even streetboarding, but also a little bit of metal boarding in Metal Harbor. And what's our next ice level at? I'm not sure. Oh boy. Target. Oh, that was the worst time for it to happen. Fuck bosses, or mini bosses, Big Bad Nicks. Honestly, targeting with Ivory Lightning is difficult. Oh, it acts kind of like a lightning shield when you do have it. A weird mechanic for those gears, because they are designed to interact with you when you're on a snowboard. If you run into them, that's an instant death. You'll just get knocked back and... yeah. I don't need more 1-ups. I'm so surprised at how many, things I have. Sure. No, I need that. I need both of these. Oh, come on. We had enough rings. Man, we might not get Chaos Emeralds just by luck this time. Never mind. As long as I don't, like, lose it. Let's see. Then we have the advanced games. That's where we got the next 3 snowboarding stages. Or next 3 ice stages. There's no snowboarding in any of the advanced games. I don't think I'm remembering properly. What? Hey, what just happened? Why did I stop? Alright, we'll go this way this time. It doesn't even matter, does it? Yeah. I wonder why there wasn't. There was airboarding in advance, so we can kind of count that for the special stage. It's so specific. Checkpoint. Again, depth perception would help so much. Also, we're starting to see a feature that I didn't think we were going to with the rate I was playing. If you die enough times, there are remote control things, which I haven't even showed you what the RC I equipped does, so we'll show you what this one does, actually. This is a hovercraft you just fly around on. It'll give you a special... I fucking botched it. It'll give you a special RC to help you get through the stage better. It's not as specific as the... It's not as absolutely helpful as the one in HD version, which, you get... I think it's an icon that is Tails is Tails, and it lets you just skip to the next segment. Why am I going so slow suddenly? No, don't give me that. I don't even want it. We're talking. Oh, that would have done it. There's none in Shadow. There was snowboarding in 06, which I haven't played yet, but I'm gonna eventually. But you might not see the snowboarding. I think 06 is the one that sealed it to be like, well, you know, a Sonic game's gotta have a nice level with snowboarding, and it's like, there wasn't even a snow climate in this area. But you gave Eggman a snow base, so why not? Here we go. This is maybe the worst 2D platforming stage. Which, you know. Ooh, look at that. Probably reinforces how I say that, this is not the best zone. This is the zone that has the worst amount of problems for the level design. And you know what, we can just probably chalk it up to the ice physics sometimes. And also the ice in general. In the HD version, there's also a casino in this area, as well as a much more, like, distinctly mechanical area, rather than just being stuff in the background. Ow. Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever. Fucking... I swear. We're gonna end up here anyway, so this is probably the way to go. Sure. Nope. Can't fix it. No, I don't want to go up there. After 06, we have a lot of weirdness. We have a nice level in, what do you call it? In Rivals. Crystal Mountain. Up the pace. There's no snowboarding in that, naturally, because that's a racing game. There's probably Cyan Laser in here.
Oh yeah.
Get out of my way, you. Oh, sure. I guess that jump didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Look at the launch on this. Thanks. And you can also jump pretty solidly.
Yeah.
Butts. Oh my god. Zegpons. They always do that. They will always be like, well, I know you just hit me, and I'm paralyzed, you're still getting hurt. Like, both games. In both games, the Eggpons are garbage. I hate them. I'd rather fight them in Heroes. Because this game feels like you should be able to just bust through them like you could in the past few games, but no, they're the strongest Eggman mech. Sure. Alright. Alright, no. No speed strats. Oh my goodness. I'm risking. Oh, this is the worst part of the stage, because either you do a very risky strat to bypass the slow platform, or you take the slow platform, which sometimes just isn't there anymore. What if I go back over here? Perfect. Okay. You're Krindapaherde! Alright, listen. We can take a death, because it doesn't matter, right? Oh my god, is it this hard to die? When is it this hard to die? Okay. So, with that first obstacle out of the way, we miss the double jump, and it goes to shit. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. We got it. Got the skip. You'd have to have waited for the whole thing to pass on that slow platform, otherwise...
Not too shabby.
So I think after Rivals, the next snow level is actually in Unleashed. Cool Edge. And that's a bobsled, that's not a snowboard at all. Okay. This is one of the worst levels in all of Sonic. Like, the entire fucking series. And this is, like, where maybe, like... I remember people mentioning Frozen Factory when they were saying, like... A bobsled is a multiplayer snowboard, in a way. I would say it's more of a multiplayer ice skate. Forgot to change the camera. It is like one big shoe that you can put two people in a way. So it's got two ice treads. I'll go this way. This might be, but yeah. I think people mentioned, like, the two reasons they didn't like the one or two people that played this game back in the day. The reasons they didn't like this version, despite all of the other things I have mentioned that are, like, vastly superior to the HD version. Not even vastly, but, like, significantly. It was The special stage is having gyro controls, even though I think that's fucking rad. It's very fun. And it's very, just like, subtly Frozen Factory. And, like, Frozen Factory's not good in the HD version either. Like, the first level has a fucking... I guess the casino's fine, but the first level has this loop area that's, like, takes you a bit to realize you're not just going through the level. And it's like, high level direction, where are you? It has Metropolis Zone mechanics later, but it's actually pretty fine. I want that 50 rings. Because it'll give me a 1-up, and I don't know where the 1-up switch is. That was the 1-up switch. Whatever. Beyond that, we gotta go forward. Luckily, you only have to do 2, because the third one is a arena where you're being attacked by penguins. Hens. And I just don't know how to make that work. I think this is the next snowboard level after Unleashed, so... Alright, here's the worst thing. This is, why do I want to call her Zarina? That's not her name. Luckily, we can just do that, so we don't have to play your games. But this thing follows your every move very slowly. And it's awful. I'm gonna get a checkpoint over here in case something goes horribly wrong. And if you touch it normally, that happens. And sometimes you'll just automatically touch it, and you can't do anything about it! And it's the worst thing ever! And you can freeze it like that, but it'll just catch up to you later. What is going on? Ice physics are going on. No! No! Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay, so we're not in, like, a forward-based area right now. So... how you wall run is... it's fucking in God's hands. I'm trying to do the forward one, and it's not happening. Here we go.
Yeah.
Still better, mostly, than, the one in the HD version. There's actually, like, a technique in the HD version, which is, that's not what you do when I press that button when you're locked on, buddy! As much as I wish it were sometimes. I'm gonna throw up. Can you just, like, hit this thing? Thank you. Now come over here. Wait, no. Stand here, it'll come here. This isn't even a skip I'm trying to do. This is a genuine thing it expects you to do. Here. No, come back. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You gotta do that. Unless you have a wisp that we don't have yet. Okay. Now we have to fight things. Get out of my hair. I don't want to see you until I've beaten the bad things. There's another, like, this level just keeps going, too. Like, the first part with the gimmicks is really, really long the first time, and you go here, and that last place, and there's, like, 2 more areas after this. It's awful. It's not even, like... There are later levels that keep going on like that, and they're fun. Alright, get over here, you. We got Snow Waltz at least. It's pretty good. Got all of those. Okay. One more. That's the main thing. We need to blow up another 10, probably. If we can find it. Here you are. Have that already. Go. I don't think there's been any snowboarding in the series since this, actually, or even ice levels. I mean, aside from, like, Team Sonic Racing. Well, that's showing where we are in the real-world timeline, but there is skateboarding of sorts. Oh yeah, Generations had City Escape, so it had streetboarding. But there is skateboarding in some of the cyberspace and Frontiers. We can't ignore the fact that I have played Frontiers, even though we're trying to pretend like this. You asshole and a half. I fucking hate this thing. It's so bad. Get your fucking face out. I don't know why this wasn't enough. Why is it still not enough? Hey, you. No. You're not allowed to move yet. It's so frustrating that I'm getting, What? No. That thing can come back down if it wants. Because we have to do a skip now that's supposed to be that you can't do it without Grey Quake. I'm gonna fucking... You're supposed to move out of my way. Get me out of here. This is... I cannot begin to tell you how much of a shortcut I just took was. There are like 2 puzzles, and then an entire other segment that you have to manipulate the head for, that I just skipped by taking the Grey Quake route.
Way to go!
That makes that area so much better. And it's still not good.
Whew, that was cool. Pun entirely intended.
Ah, here we go.
Your efforts are impressive, little hedgehog, but you are destined to fail, as the fat fool has failed before you.
I'll get fat from eating your black hearts, you Eggman wannabes!
Whoa!
Your threats are almost as amusing as your mustache. I must commend you on your invention, though. We get stronger and stronger as we leech the life from your dying world.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Where are you gonna live when your world's dead, guys? Oh, right. You've been dead, too. Too bad for you.
I will burn your world, you rebellious scum! I will destroy everything you love and make you watch! No! No! No!
Boss, your hands.
As long as I can still strangle a Zeti, my hands are fine.
Like the most vicious Eggman. We've seen him get pretty bad before, but ooh. That's the kind of fed-upness that probably leads to Sonic Forces, to be honest. Okay, yeah, so... Zeti are these creatures that are native to this place, which is the Lost Hex. Here's the girl one. Her personality is girl.
The last time we met, you ruined my nail art. Now I have to reapply a whole new coat.
Your head wouldn't stop following
Gosh,
me.
Are you serious? I am so sorry.
Oh, well, in that case...
Oh no, what I meant to say is, I'm so sorry that you have nothing more important to do in life.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that! As soon as my nails dry.
there's a stage before the bosses in the HD version. That's why there's always end with a chase. Zeti are these creatures that we keep seeing. They're native to the Lost Hex, which is where we are, which is where we crash landed. And, they're based on Japanese Oni. They're actually called the Band of Six Oni in Japanese. They're called the Deadly Six in this. And people don't love them because their personality traits are extremely one-dimensional. Except for Zavok. He has, like, a two-tone thing going to him for this first game. They do reoccur, especially if we're using this game as the canon. It's unsure whether or not they died in the HD version. This one, they very distinctly all just disappear and fly away from you. Which they all show up in a runner's event anyway, but Zavok has reoccurred once, but has reappeared twice. You'll see the following Sonic Forces video for an explanation on that. Zavok is basically Bowser.
I'm getting tired of lugging your head around, pal, so I made you a Snowbot body.
I
Snowbot.
can't feel my legs.
True. Your robots are a reflection of your genius, Dr. Eggman. But this does give me an idea.
I think I know a way to cause the Lost Hex to implode using null gravity effects. We could destroy the Zeti in one quick stroke.
And exterminate every living thing around them. Are you out of your mind?
Of course, there'd be some collateral damage, but...
Collateral damage? What kind of monster?
Tails!
I'm sorry. I suddenly felt very mean.
Not the best idea to put the dimwit's head on a battle bot.
In hindsight, I gotta agree with you, Doc. Thanks for the save. Can you get off me now?
I can't figure you out. 1 second you're contemplating genocide, and the next you're saving one of your worst enemies.
I'm a complicated guy.
And you? What were you thinking, Tails? You could have gotten yourself killed.
I was just trying to help.
He really is a complicated guy, huh? Probably a good time to review how many times they actually have teamed up. I think the first time actually was in Sonic Adventure 2, sorta kinda. They were all trying to save themselves in the world from the Ark imploding, so there's that.
Sonic is more formidable than I anticipated.
Yes, he would make a powerful slave. Eggman taught us how to make robots.
So we'll make the Hedgehog a robot. Excellent plan, Master.
I'm sure you would have thought of it yourself, given time.
Time. Something Sonic is running out of.
I don't hate the Zeti. Like, I mean, yeah, some of them could use more personality, but, like, they are functional villains in this. I think they are enough for the story to be good. That's what I like about this game, whether it's the HD version or this one. It is the story, primarily. We finally get to have Great Quake. The red rings are so inconsequential in this. Oh, but we have to play over it over the music. This is another gyro control thing. And basically, I'm using it like a steering wheel. Okay. Just like Kirby. No. Okay. What was I saying before? before, something about Eggman teaming up. Actually, before I talk about the times Eggman and Sonic have teamed up before, or Eggman and the general good guys, we have encountered all of the... I'll get this ground pound eventually, I promise. All of the unique wisps in this. So in this specifically, we have Ivory, Quake, and... Ivory Lightning and Grey Quake, which are the two new and unique ones to this version. And let's see if I can remember the unique ones to HD. We do have Crimson Eagle, which lets you fly through the sky for an amount of time. So we got Indigo Asteroid in both of them. I think Indigo Asteroid is new to this game, but it's in both, if I'm recalling. Red Burst is in this one, but that was from Colors DS.
Yeah!
Cyan Laser's in everything. Good, because Cyan Laser's the best. Right, Magenta Melody. That's one in the HD one. It sort of like makes a little rhythm game for you to play. I think those are the only unique ones. I can go to any one of these, can't I? I'm not sure what the other areas are. And every single one of these, in like every single wisp that has been in this series, they show up again in Team Sonic Racing. Okay, so yeah, Sonic Adventure 2. It's the first time that Sonic and Eggman had to team up for the greater good, because Eggman didn't really want to destroy the world. Maybe that's where him and Shadow had a bit of a conflict of interest before Shadow realized what he needed in life. Yeah, this thing is not pleasant to try and fight without Grey Quake or Invincibility or Supersonic or anything. This is a very tricky, very powerful Badnik. Sonic Heroes is sorta teamed up. It's definitely gonna be a point of reference later for teaming up. But really, Eggman was just like, well, I'm fucked, and I'm gonna let y'all take care of this, because you guys actually can. When Neo Metal is gonna destroy all organic life. They sorta... Yeah, I mean, they're like all teaming up against Eggman, Nega, and Rivals. Both of them. Mainly, Eggman's teaming up with either Shadow or Silver. Well, definitely Shadow, sometimes Silver. Oh yeah, Honeycomb Highway. Even though there's no honeycombs in this. This stage music is originally in the special desert region, desert zone stage. One of the best in the games. I'm glad they didn't just skip on it. Oh boy, I wanted to prepare an RC for this.
Alright.
Alright, we'll see. Because these green platforms have no depth perception to them. Oh, where are you going, Sonic? But the fun thing where Sonic doesn't actually know that it's not Eggman he's dealing with in Rivals at any point. I'll stop getting the invincibility. But like I said, I hate fighting this thing without invincibility. It's bad. Get it. Hit it. I hate it. I hate it. Fuck off. Free lightning. How do I get that? I have to kill these things? I don't understand. Maybe I just have to fight these. I feel like these were so much easier to beat before, and I don't know what's going on. There's one. Oh boy. It wasn't that. I don't know. Okay. I guess we're doing it the bad way.
Oh yeah.
I guess we're doing it the bad way. If I die enough times, maybe I'll get a, thing. I think, aside from this, I think that's all of the times they've teamed up. This is the last one since... Yeah, I was gonna make a hover car thing to use. But I forgot. Lightning shield, that's what I need. Oh, okay. I haven't really showed this before because I wasn't getting hit by it, but this grass, the green grass over here, will slow you down. It's awful. Sure. Yeah, I hear you, Commandos. I don't know what they're called. I want to hurt the chicken. Okay. I'll take it. Wait a second, did I just speed up on the railing? No, I must have been imagining it. I pressed the action button and I thought I did like a Sonic Heroes style thingy. Fucking why? Oh, now I have this bullshit. I hate using this. It's cheating. You're impervious if you have this stealth bomber on, and things will not try to target you. Oh boy. And this time we have a gold Omochao. There's a lot of interesting RC stuff in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was a save. Do I really have to defeat this thing again? I'm not keeping these rings. By any means. This sucks. Unless I play it safe. I wasn't playing it safe before. You could maybe homing attack! Why aren't you doing it, Sonic? Holy fuck! Why am I inside of it? Help! It's been fully targeted for like 3 seconds. 30 seconds. I'm suffering. I just want to infinite spin dash this part. And I need to not hit the electric rod if I'm gonna do the infinite spin dash. And I bounce off the... I'm getting too deep into the mechanics. Thank you. That's the stuff. That's sort of the stuff. Oh! Okay, safe. Okay. Enough shenanigans. Okay. A very interesting thing I'll note now, because I don't think I noted it in... Yeah, how can I see the future like that? Okay. I don't have to beat around the bush that this is a redo that happened, like, half a year after the first time I played through this game. What happened? Just homing attack. I'm so confused. The game's breaking down around me. But I have played Forces already at this point. The Ivory Lightning... I think in that I assumed was just, like... from a different game. And it is from this. They decided to use a Wisp from the game that nobody really played as one of the best Wisps in the game. Just get off this grass. Sure. Oh, that was risky. Jesus. Depth perception. Well, now I'm impervious to everything again. I just, it feels like I'm cheating whenever this thing is in my way and I can't do anything about it. And still stuff like that happens. Grinding is really weird in this when it's not in 2D. I think this is the only time that you have like an actual grind rail stage too. This is the only time it's weird. Oh boy, this is the most deaths I've had all game, for sure. Oh, get me off of this grass. My favorite mechanic in any Sonic game, going slowly. Oh, that's cool. The, Hi, open? What, how much time? The electrified railings actually keep your Ivory Lightning charged. I'm gonna think what I thought
Yeah, aced it.
the lightning was from Forces, if it wasn't from this. It's yellow drill, so... finally got another special stage. We're not... This ain't happening. I would love to get all Chaos Emeralds, but I'm not gonna, like, force it. It does nothing for the story. That's something that I think starts with this game, actually. Is the Chaos Emeralds... No, because, well, people will say it's this game it starts with, because they didn't count runners or anything like that as a mainline Sonic game. But it's important to me in the narrative. There we go. We have a pattern where, basically every other Sonic game after this, the Chaos Emeralds are relevant after Generations. And it actually probably starts with, Unleashed, if you are not a Colors DS enjoyer like I am. Because the Chaos Emeralds didn't matter in the Wii version of that, it was the DS version. Okay, where am I? Oh, where am I? I have to pick a place and go. Or we'll run out of time. Reminder, in case you weren't around for it, this is being done with motion controls entirely. This is gyroscope special stages. This is one of the reasons people, like the two people who did play this game, don't like this game. I think it fucking rocks. I will say that as many times as I need to get the point across. I really, really, really wish I was playing this on the actual hardware with 3D on full blast. It's the most appealing thing ever to me right now. Let's get that emerald. There's some speed issues happening there.
Something's not right.
Huh. Must have missed this one.
Sonic, it's a trap!
Tails, no! The rotten, sneaky...
Tails acted for the greater good. Let's make sure his sacrifice isn't for nothing.
I'm supposed to be the fastest, but I was too slow to save my buddy.
I'm coming to realize, because there's been like this weird little bit of animosity between Sonic and Tails, sort of like taking jabs at each other for the past few games. I feel like this plot is, the storyline is supposed to bring that to a close. Like, the end of this game really, like, sets them on the right level. I love this stage. Unfortunately, the next game is Forces, so we don't really, oh, I need those. I don't need those, I have fucking 47 lives. Jump. This is... We're not in Frozen Factory anymore, so this mechanical stuff does not reference... So Frozen Factory is not a factory in this. That's so weird. They add the factory components to, Violent Forest, which is just a forest. It's supposed to be very reminiscent of Mushroom Hill, actually. There we go. Also, this is a special drum version of this theme. this theme, Midnight Owl. It is also in HD, but it's just as good, I'd say. It's a different feel to it because it's a lot more bossa nova without the drums. This is what I mean by the grind rails in, okay. In 2D are so much better. Like, we had a taste of that in Tropical Coast. Big geese. Eggs. I wonder what Wisp is in this. Missed it. I don't remember this part of the stage. Must be taking a different path. Oh no! Whew. Where am I? I'll take it. I don't know where I went. Completely different section of the stage. Whatever. Like, this is what I mean when I say, like, we had two worlds where I did not like the 2D stages that much. This really brought it back to form, stuff I enjoyed from the first couple. I guess the Desert Palace one wasn't that great, but I guess, you know, whatever. We see an owl in the distance now. That's the Midnight Owl. It's gonna start, putting us in the Metal Gear Solid segment of the stage. Which... the music gets all quiet in the HD version for it, and if you get hit by its lights, it's an instant death. In this, it's more that your path gets blocked off a little bit, so you have to take a longer path. But it's also an easier path, so like, it's completely reasonable in this. That's a bottomless pit, ain't it? I got ambitious. Get out of here, Scyther. I'm sorry, Slicer. Where back am I? All the way back here. It's okay. It's right at the start of the owl. It's not that far back. I don't care. Oop. Well. I guess I do care. Luckily, I got that. At this time. Ah, I got crushed. And I blame the, egg pawn for that fully. Fucking thing. Probably. I guess not. Alright, help me out here. Didn't stop me anyway. Let's take a moment. Are you gonna, like, I don't like having to wait for your disappearing boxes. Oh, there's a roof path, a ceiling path. Should always take those.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Aha! It didn't block me off anyway.
Yeah. Whoa!
I missed the jump. Fumbling. Okay. Come on, Sonic. What happened? Why didn't you go up the ledge? No, don't give me that bullshit.
Whoa!
I'm trying to do something fun and cool. And it just keeps not happening. I couldn't recover. Fuck off. Oh, look. Oh, I can just stand here and not get hurt. Sonic 3 fans will know of the jumping it immediately when you try to spin dash thing. Oh, fuck off. What the fuck was that? In both ways, what the fuck was that? I just... Consider that maybe I do want to be seen to a degree. Because that'll give me, if I fuck up, an easier way. There we go. I think we're home free. We're not, but it's fine. I hit the wrong button. I hit the button that kills me.
Yeah.
And that would have been probably just enough rings for another special stage.
And now, Sonic, it's time for... how come he's not blue? You incompetent fools! I cannot trust you with the simplest of tasks. All right, we can
What's
work
Zor's
this
task?
to our advantage.
Somebody messed up royally because we don't have Sonic.
We know!
That's Zor. He's an emo. That's his personality. This is a shame that I can't remember what Green Girl's name is.
Look at him all, I'm
Okay,
so
I'll look it up while
fast and
the
stuff.
this cutscene's happening.
Ugh, makes me sick. Time to knock him down a peg.
Do you not know her name either?
I suppose
Stop
we're
lagging.
gonna have to fight.
Xena. Like Tina. With the Z. No, not like Tina, but with a Z. This is... So this is fun. When I was first playing through this,
My only joy is in joylessness.
I didn't realize that I needed the motion controls, and I probably should have. I thought it was just auxiliary, like for the special stages. So I was using my Dreamcast controller. What I tried with the special stages was hooking up my PS4 controller, and then I had two controllers I was working with, and that was tedious as hell. So I tried to make it so I was just using one controller, and that fucked up everything. It wouldn't, the motion controls would no longer work on my PS4 controller, and I do not know why. Eventually, it worked again. But trying to... What the fuck is this guy? 9 seconds before I get blasted and I can't find the real one. Yeah, I know. I don't understand.
Cheating is the only truth there is.
That was the full 360 and there were none of them.
My only joy is in joylessness.
Anyway, I eventually, without motion controls, even with Great Quake, got it to this point. And you cannot progress without motion controls here. Do I need to actually, like, hit one of these fake ones to know what I'm doing? Is it, like, a distinct part? Do I need to make room? Alright, whatever. There he is. This is hopefully gonna be a one-shot. Because I have Great Quake. Oh.
Only the Reaper wins in the end.
Oh, the delay. The normal boss, or normal, the HD boss against him is hitting missiles back in a circle, and then in the dark, he'd make shadow clones of himself, and you have to find the real one, and it's basically just like one full target he's done. So again, that's another example where that's kind of more of a boss, but that's not the best example of these being more of a boss. And that's the reason this took so long.
If we don't find your friend, can I be your sidekick?
What? Shut up! What kind of question is that?
I didn't mean anything by it. I just thought it might be better to work for you than Eggman.
Hello, I'm sitting right here, you know.
Orbot, no matter what happens, I won't fail again. I will save Tails.
It's stuff like that that makes me want to be your sidekick. Tails is lucky.
Seriously, I'm right here. I can still hear you.
Or about you, smartass. Oh man. Oh, we found the casino. Yeah, like I said, in the HD version, the casino's in Frozen Factory. The Frozen Factory is a 3-layer ice stage, mechanical stage, casino stage zone. They put the casino in Sky World here, which is fine because we are basically in a Sky World anyway, normally. Oh shit. They upgraded these bitches. They actually, like, launch shit at you. What? What just happened? Alright, well, the laser's gone. This is a good time to show what this does. The helicopter just bombs the area. It is pretty cool, though, like, a casino in the clouds, specifically. Alright, I guess this is not... Where the fuck am I that I can't go forward? What is it trying to do? Why did that work that time? Alright. So one of the things that the dice reminds me of is Sonic 4 in Casino Street. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, we fixed it. Oh, wait. I actually go up that far? Not on purpose. I don't know if there's a down more or if this is recovery this way. Okay. Got the spinnies. Like in Carnival Night, or Scrap Brain, or Metallic Madness. More like gambling chips. Down. Now we have this, sort of like a bingo thing. This is actually also something that's like in Sonic 4. The casino in the HD version instead has the expected it has the expected slots, which you can actually do a very nice gambling percent with. I'm gonna do a gambling percent stream at some point, so I just need Gramble Scramble to come out first. Gramble Scramble. Ooh, I wonder. That didn't help. That was a waste.
Yeah! Alright.
I needed it for there. Oh, that's a shame. So now that we've actually like encountered all of the Zeti, we're in Sky Road, which is Zavok's domain. Who run them down now that I remember all their names.
Oh yeah.
We have Zaz, the pink one, who is violence. That's his personality, it's violence. He likes to destroy. We have Zomon, who is big, strong, hungry. That's his personality, hungry. We have Xena, who is green and girl. She is girl. That is her personality. We have the purple, the pink, white, pale, violet. He's violet. Zaz is like a magenta purple. Zora is a pale violet purple. And he is the crest. That's his personality. And then Master Zik. I always forget this man. He is their master. He is their wise sensei, who's Zavok greatly respects, even though he's their leader. And he's the little ninja guy who is old. That's his personality. That's not bad. That hurts. That was worth a shot. These Valkyries are so weird in this game. I didn't even know they were in this stage. I didn't go this route at all last time.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I just want to bounce on it. I guess I could have gone up, but I went down. And then, finally, we have Zavok, who is the tactical powerhouse,
Oh yeah.
the mastermind, and eventually, in one of his battles in the HD version, the Bowser Club. Alright.
Yeah.
Sure. Wait. Wait. Stop. Go down. Ah! I'm going too fast. I'm an unstoppable object.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, there's a bottomless pit one later, and I'm glad that's not what this one is, and I just jumped to my doom. Alright, so... Okay. Pinball physics aren't the best in this. That's definitely something where, the HD one is superior, is with pinball physics. Like, I complained before about how silly it feels in Adventure and in Heroes. Feels like genuine pinball in the HD version of this. Like, even more so than Spinball. Let's go this way. Excuse me. I hope this isn't bad. It's bad. There goes all those rings.
Yeah.
I just like... Uh-oh. Oh, I have to go down now.
Yeah. All right.
That was risky. Make note of that for... Oh no. Oh, interesting. The physics for the Did it just cut me off? I think it just cut me off. There's no bottom path, and it actually sent me forward despite not having the goop for it. The juice.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's how you want to play. The trajectory those things take you on is directly forward, like the direction you are going in. Okay. You didn't die again. Gotta go up this time. I'm glad your double jump refreshes every single time you hit a bumper.
Yeah.
That would be impossible otherwise.
Yeah. We can do a little better.
Coming out of the casino with 250 rings, that's unusual. Okay. There's some sort of combo if you get the same colors in a row. I don't really know how it works. I just go with it. This is definitely a level you have to be fast. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? And the rainbow is like a catch-all. Also, the rainbow gives you like 5 orbs for the count. don't know what the electric shield actually does. I feel like it is... I hope I didn't miss that. Fuck me up if I did. Looks like I didn't. Yes. Get that. I need it. My controller disconnected again. It's made of wafers. This is probably weird to look at this point. With how much spinning I'm doing. Hey, listen. It's not just instinct to do these things fast either. It's like I've literally run out of time. This is the first time I attempted these. It's not like I'm gonna attempt them a second time. Look how pink. That is as pink as it was in Sonic 2. Bottom screen, or to the right for you. That's the purplest you've ever seen it. What are they doing with this magenta emerald? The most violet of it. It's like the blue one in Sonic 2. Alright. Now we actually have like another gimmick for the Indigo asteroid. There's stuff like this in a indie game that's being made right now, and it always felt like it was kind of Sonic-y. Get hurt. Why am I waiting? I don't think this kind of thing has been in a Sonic game though, which is funny. Other than this is the only time there's been like bouncy things just like that. At least in 3D, maybe in 2D. Just take the damage. Awful thing. Things like that are bosses in the HD one. Like genuine bosses. Here's the last one. Can I do some work? Collect enough juice. By that I mean blocks. I'm strong enough. Alright, there we go. Now to find that thing we spawned in front of, this thing. It's like a gear that sends us. I don't know why those are there if we can't get them. That was my single jump. I'm so bad at actually, like, jumping at the appropriate time and not just have to use my double jump for this thing. We got the full boost. Nice. Oh. Careful where you're going. Nice. Last minute. And we've left the casino. Still got casino music though. I love the way these bounce. Oops. I realized the Wisp music is very loud compared to the regular music. Oh, I thought I had to destroy them all. Okay. I have to find the thing that lets me go. There it is. Maybe? Possibly? Is it just a jump I gotta do? Oh, I see. I don't see. There we go. It's definitely possible to keep the one indigo asteroid the entire time. The way we're going, actually, I might. That was only the second level. If I get 50 rings the next level, which I think I can, we might get a supersonic going. This special stage's theme is Hurry Up. If you hit the blue barrier parts, you will get shocked slightly and have to wait to move. Very disheartening when you get a negative time thing in one of these stages. Okay. Forward. This is also like one of the hardest stages to actually do smoothly. This one. I'm surprised I didn't get that. Like, this is the point where I was actually running out of time the first time I did it. I seem to be, but it's fine, don't worry. I mean, I was like literally down to 10 seconds the first time. Emerald is right in front of me. Okay. Nice. That's one more. This next stage is extremely hard without supersonic or invincibility. In fact, I think I'm gonna make an invincibility just in case. So let's head back to Tails'. Wait. I might already have one. I don't have a fire shield. Okay. Do I actually already have a... Because I only deleted the story data, so I did still have a hover car. I could have just... Okay. I don't know what the RCs do. I'll put that. Anyway, let's hit Tails real quick. Buddy, I need you to make us... Alright, Tails was taken. Can we still make stuff? I don't know if we can. I don't think they'd take away that ability. Yeah, Tails is just not here. Bring up a second one just in case. Okay.
Hello, Sonic.
Yeah, I've been looking for you.
And we've been looking for you. Unfortunately, we found your friend Tails first.
Hey, you hurt one hair on his head!
Oh, don't worry. We're actually making him better. He'll be much happier as a robot.
No!
Gimmick is Rocket. This rocket works very similar to Great Quake. I have to turn like a steering wheel to Sure. I have to turn like a steering wheel to go around this like inner circle scenario we have going here. Here's the hard part. Oh no, here's not the hard part. But here's why I'm able to just like be supersonic. I already have almost 180 rings. Oh, that's so satisfying though. There's a reason that 1-up is there, it's not easy to get. Here's where the dragons that Savok controls are. You gotta swiftly turn out of the way. I did it! That's the first time I've done that! I didn't use the invincibility for it. Who knows about the later parts? I think I actually have a fire shield for the later parts. I didn't even think about that. I just made a fire shield. I think I have a fire shield. This song is called Dragon Dance. I think it's one of the ones that was co-composed by Yutaka Minobe. I always get that wrong. Alright, if you... It's like, there's no way to like actually hit that spinner if you get that late. Oh! I panicked, and so I didn't do the infinite spin dash. These fucking slicers. They're not quite as bad as they are in Sonic 2, but almost.
Yeah.
Oh, the first time I got speed shoes. Speed shoes are kind of useless, though, I realize. Oh, my controller! Why'd it freeze? Ma'am? Oh, it's still going! It's just freezing! Ugh. Oh. Why are you not responding? Kiki, is this your fault? You broke into my room and now it's not working? I think I have to close out of it. Okay, so now the fucking thing is backwards.
Sega.
There it is. I need to reset this so it's not stupid. Thank you. Now it's too big. Always does this. Peek behind the curtain. Okay. That was weird. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. We have our stuff, right? I'm gonna actually equip the fire shield, because that feels less like cheating and more something I can maintain. Yeah, we saw it. Right, to flick things. Ah! The first part of this stage is tricky and full of gimmicks, I will say that. And I'm not a big fan. What even was that, though? Completely unrelated to what I just said. I do really like the second half of this stage. It's another one where it just keeps going. It's satisfying. Okay. I'm a little confident I can do this, so it's fine. I could not comprehend how to actually dodge those the first time, because if you are just continuously going, it will follow your tail and it will shoot you regardless. Oh, okay. We did it. I don't know what this direction is. Sure. Not okay. Yeah. Really? Sure. Fuck off. Seriously? It's easy. You know what would make this game a lot more manageable, I realize, is if the double jump and the homing attack were separate. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know how to do that way. It's sort of like how in Unleash the boost and the homing attack were separate, and that helped. Would like the double jump be something I could just do without homing in on something. Like if there were a boost in this game, I would rather the boost be hard mapped to the homing attack. Or the homing attack be hard mapped to the boost, that kind of thing. Oh, I want you to work. We are still over 50 lives, that's beautiful. Don't fucking worry, I guess. This ain't Sonic Heroes. Where I game over like 5 times the first time. Fuck me. I don't know what this does. Oh, right. It lowers my gravity. And I kinda hate it. It is actually impossible to get that red ring without timing to go through the Oh, I missed it. What the fuck? What just happened? Usually the thing explodes, and then I have to home in. I was not prepared for that to just, like, automatic. Oh. Sonic has such interesting voice clips in this. It's actually, like, kinda nasally compared to what I'm used to. That's even considering his weird, more grown-up voice in Frontiers. Well, that just didn't work at all, because I can't fucking tell the depth perception of it. Again, the problem with the 3DS game that is not in 3D. Let this be a lesson to everyone who couldn't use the 3D. I live in a 3D world. And I am a 3D girl. I think that actually means something. So if I just, like, run into them directly, it's like, whatever then. Right? Sure. Get it. Alright, sure. I really should stop focusing on the 1-ups and focus on the rings. Sure. You know what? Look. Oh god, I almost just wasted it too. That was so concerning. I mean, the fire shield means nothing because it automatically gave me this shit. Like, it just goes right through me. Whatever, we're not even, like... That's, like, the first half of the stage. This is good for the fire shield. I just ignore, like, all of this part. There's, like, mechanics to put out the fire. Look. I almost thought that would kill my shield just by touching it. That would've... That wisp there would've been a red burst, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I shouldn't have taken that direction, but it's fine. We're fine. You see? Hitting the water balloon does hurt your red burst. I know that much. Why did I say I think? Earlier, because I actually tried it. Oh, hey. It's fine. We're still good. We've got plenty of rings. We have to fight a bunch of these bitches now. There's our shield. Why? Get out of here. I don't want you. Ooh, shield. Okay, that fire means nothing to me now. It would have just prevented me from doing this. Which is whatever. Like, this part's fun. And now I don't have to worry about this because I have a shield. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Because I said that. So... do it the right way. Heck yeah, okay. If we get this Chaos Emerald, we're good.
Way to go!
Oh, is that why you're here, Iggy? It is past dinner time for you. But this is going so nicely. I'm having fun with this. That's the big difference. I didn't even finish HD version last time I played it. I was just so frustrated with it. Okay. This is a test of speed right here. Like, with Frozen Factory, like, I get it. Like, yeah, I can see what people don't like about that. I actually was going back on the praise I started giving this by playing through the first world. How did we not all just play this version instead? What are we doing? This is a good game, unlike the other one, which I still defend as a game that people can love, because people love Sonic Heroes, which is also not a good game. It's a good game for other reasons. It's like I've said, Sonic games aren't built on great gameplay, they're great on great aesthetic, so if they nail the aesthetic, that means they're a good game, if you ask me. Where am I? But that also applies to this one, don't it? Hey, I went right through it. Come on. Work with me. This is the biggest time loss. That's for sure. I mean that in like a I'm running out of special stage time way. Oh no. Oh, we're in danger. No Chuckles involved. There's the closest. Oh, here. Yeah, I just love going right through it. I don't understand. You can tell I might be slightly stressed. Because this is a high-stakes special stage. Precise, you gotta be fast, you gotta not hit the things. I know, Iggy. It's okay, don't worry. You're a big boy. You can go a little bit without food. Without your wet food dinner. It's not like you're going without food. It's not like you don't have food. It's not like I didn't give you treats earlier. Because you're such a handsome little boy. Right, Iggy? Handsome little cat man. There's still like another segment after this part. I usually end up running low on time here, but I guess I'm doing good. I feel like that's the part you're supposed to start at, where I just was. It's very strange how you, like, have to pick up your own pace at some points in this. We'll go this way. This is the part where it lags. Oh, fuck me. Our time up. Heck yeah. Plenty of time. I guess it's just a matter of like getting used to it, because I was like strained for time before. This is in the bag at this point. Where's the last one? All the way over there. There we go. Just in time for the boss rush, which I don't think we get enough rings in. We get enough rings in the final boss. So I might use it there for old time's sake. But I'd also kind of don't want to disturb that music. It's some really good music.
It's too late for us, Sonic. Save the world and kick some butt for all of us. I'm sorry. I never got to say.
Never got to say what?
Knuckles!
That you love him?
By one, your friends are falling.
You sure did.
Soon, you will be all alone.
You have a skydiving segment, which is nothing like other skydiving
I will
segments in
show
Sonic.
you my full strength.
No, you won't. Not yet, at least. It's Cyan Laser. It's very, very shaky sometimes because you're moving so fast. But this at least, like, that starting bit explained to you, you need a full lock-on to not get blocked by this man. Which I think, the way it worked in, HD, you had to kick it off? No, it was still that. That was still the matter of it. You just bust up this real quick. Get out of here, Zavok. Now, I know that wasn't your full power, because the next time I fight you, I need to do that.
Maybe it's too early to kill you.
2 more full lock-ons to defeat you? That's a spider. No. That's a weird-looking bug up there. You know it's springtime when there's bugs.
Your friend has embarrassed me for the last time. You will be the instrument of my revenge.
It'll be fun to have your little buddy scramble you like an omelet. Omelet.
Mood.
Enjoy your last moments of free will. When we return, you'll be our slave.
Kinda hypocritical of you, huh? You were so upset with Egg for your enslavement, now you're gonna enslave someone else?
TV out of paper clips and reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
Prehensile tail.
I'm not even gonna need the detergent for this one.
It's fine. Tails knows what he's doing. He sure knows what he's doing at this point in the timeline. Mood Sonic. Dropping rocks off a bridge.
It's quite a drop.
Yes, yes it is.
You guys are going down! This energy machine has made us way stronger!
Eggman!
He'll be fine. He's survived worse. It's not like Eggman Nega, who's a little bitch. Died in lava.
Gonna beat you like a drum!
Still though, like, you just saved Sonic, which is probably, like, weird for Sonic specifically. And, I'm gonna get ya. Keep on getting me with them stars. You think I don't know stars? Ah, fuck. He's just so damaging. Please home in. Just so fast. You don't have health left. Uh-oh. I've never seen this before. I think now's my time to hit him. Because I defeated him with a red burst last time. The boss is gonna beat you. He already beat you. There's a cutscene we actually don't get from that's in the HD version. Following up.
Oh, my favorite flavor.
Blue is my favorite flavor too, Zaman. Following up that he is now alone. There is no Eggman to keep him company. The friends on the planet are gone, or are not responding because they're dying. Tails is not around.
I'm losing my breath and my patience.
Oh, where'd it go? I need to recharge it. Oh god, it's so useless.
Oh, you're the worst meal ever! I'm losing my breath and my patience.
Maybe the best way to approach this is to just keep hitting him. There we go. Get you.
You're the worst meal ever!
Okay. I can knock him off of this, it's fine.
I'm losing my breath and my patience.
You're done. We like get a distinct cutscene of like Sonic having no one to turn to.
Mom was right, I'm a failure.
And he's just upset. It's very distressing.
Yeah, aced it.
We also get a slightly different like order of cutscenes because of which characters actually are fought in Lava Mountain. But it's like a weird boss rush in the other one instead of these designated stages.
You guys.
Don't be so whiny, man. That's my deal.
Give up now and join your friend.
Tails?
Hell yeah, Tails looking good.
Man, when I get my hands on you guys,
We promise you will be happy in our service.
I'll never serve you.
I was hoping you'd say that. Destroy Sonic.
Hell yeah, Tails.
Good to have you back, Tails. I'll take it from here.
This is not the first time he's had a blaster. Why didn't he have that in Frontier Forces? No? This boss goes pretty much the exact same way. Except I have to hit it more, and there's a certain segment where it's just like, I'm gonna... Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Not right now, because... I want to go up. Please target. Hate this. This is the worst boss. I'm gonna do this just for fun. Forward. Why are you going at an angle? Oh, even with Supersonic, I can't fucking do this. It's ridiculous. This cancels out Supersonic. There we go. One more. But she cancels out my lightning, so... And basically, if you don't, like, immediately move from there, you, you'll fall off the edge. So, like, it's so cheap if you're not ready for it. But it seems like you just restarted it. And that's the only difference. Oh boy, let me go forward. Don't hit those snowballs because they freeze you. Oh my goodness. I'm struggling. She's gone now, finally.
If these things don't come out, you're dead!
I have no idea what she just said.
Another pointless conflict is about to begin.
There's no point in having Supersonic for this battle because I'm gonna... Yes, Iggy. You're just standing by my door this time.
Joy is in joylessness.
So I'm gonna get the Gray Quake. It's necessary for me to enjoy this. Why is this so shaky? It's not normally this shaky. That's so satisfying, though.
I welcome death's cold embrace.
Yeah, aced it!
Yeah, I guess if I didn't have Chaos Emeralds, all the Chaos Emeralds already, that stage would have been valid to give me one. It's not like special bosses are exempt from the special stages. I just never ended with a 50 rings after one. Okay.
This time I will hold nothing back.
I'm sure you won't, Zick. I just wanted the rings. You don't gotta be like that. Sure, it doesn't matter. I can one-shot him with the drill. I just need to hold out. I didn't know these can bounce. So it's gonna come back this way. It's a twofer. This is a smaller arena than the one in Tropical Coast, too. What's it this time? Oh yeah, give me that durian. Did it? It didn't. What? Oh! It's awful. Alright, this is literally the worst boss. Fucking... Oh, huh. It didn't one-shot him. Yeah, me too, Sonic. Big move right there. Oh my god.
This is nimble as a monkey.
Get out of here. Good lord.
Kung Fu is strong.
Sure. Was this like the way of life Kung Fu, or like...
Let's put an end to this.
Yes, please. Where's my cyan laser? I don't want to do this without it. What the fuck? Why did that happen? You go inside those parts. Hit him, please. It didn't do his damage. It was a full charge and it didn't do damage because he was... Oh my fucking god, this boss is stupid. I'm still speaking for the Zik battle, which was very stupid. I'll just start hitting him directly with this. Hello. I'm gonna throw up. Do it! Please! Holy shit! Holy shit! It was just not doing anything. That's the most offensive thing this game will do sometimes, is I have you locked on. You are not allowed to homing attack. Oh, one more. Okay. Now we can do the final boss. Now we have stuff to talk about. The final boss.
Looks to be interesting.
So, like, one of the things that my controller disconnecting does, one of the things about the HD version is that, particularly the first time I played it, not knowing about the infinite spin dash boosting and the drop dashing, there are just certain segments that were just high-speed segments, stages. Sort of the grind rail ones counted as that. And they were some of the best feeling mechanics in the game.
Nice work.
Like, it just felt good.
Now it's time for me to do my job and shut this baby down.
It is off. Who could have done that?
Me, of course.
Oh man, Eggman, he's still
I needed
alive.
some alone time to supercharge my mech after you got me past the SETI. Faking my death was the perfect way. And now, my ultimate weapon is complete. Finally, with the energy collected from the extractor, I can rule the world. Pity about the damage done down there, but there's still enough left for me to conquer.
The only thing that's gonna get conquered is your face, Eggman!
And so the final boss, for the HD version as well, was a high-speed segment. And it felt great. A game that was otherwise mediocre and, like, kind of frustrating, it left a good taste in your mouth, and I could appreciate that. People complain that it's a little too Sonic Colors for no reason. Here's the thing, this version actually gives a reason for that. Because you can see Eggman's attacks, they're familiar. He's doing the same idea as last time with his Wisp thing. He's using Wisp powers for this mech. This is not something that was, like, established at all in the HD version, but you actually knock Wisps out of this one, and they give you the energy to counteract him. See, he's using Drill here. He has a much bigger variety of attacks in this one. Like, this is a complete... It's almost like they didn't complete the HD version, which is funny because, like, it's my favorite part about it. Part of the reason is that this music fucking slaps. It's Power Rangers as hell. Even this part, like, part of the reason people say not just the attacks, but it's you have to lock onto 3 parts of his arm and come up it, much like you do with the cinematic part of the boss in Sonic Colors. Oh, nuts. No Supersonic for us. But in this, you actually have an interesting and unique variant of the target system in this. Ah, fuck off. Where you have to get multiple different targets. Give me the boy! And sometimes they are hard to react. So it's definitely unique in that sense, even from the DS version of the Sonic Colors battle, which was completely different from the regular. This is weird, we're already at a 4th.
Sick of you getting in the way every single time.
And the Wisps has come out. It's like I'm lying to you. He does mix Drill and Quake in this, which is interesting. I don't think on my version of my playthrough of Sonic Colors, I showed that he can sometimes combine the Wisp powers, like Laser and Cube. He does that. There we go. See? He's Ivory Cannon and a Cyan Cannon. And he even combines Burst and Asteroid here. That's an instant death if you fall into that void there. He's shooting missiles, so it's not just like you can do stuff. He doesn't shoot missiles in the HD version. This is a way more complete battle. And after I figured out that multi-target thing, I'll tell you, I had a good time. Get him.
Possible. Sublime, magnificent plan.
In the HD version, you actually, like, do the classic, you blow him out of his thing and he sparkles in the distance. That also doesn't make sense with the cutscene that's about to happen.
You know you never needed Eggman, right? I could have turned this thing off myself.
Sorry about that, Tails. I'll never doubt you again.
It's cool. Oh, and here's something that even Eggman couldn't do. I just reprogrammed his machine to return our world's stolen energy. In your face, Eggman!
I'll be back.
He's right there.
I'll find another conch, and the Zeti will be mine once again. Only next time, I'll make them stronger. Honey, why isn't my jetpack working?
Maybe because I borrowed the exhaust hose?
Get Wile E. Coyote, bitch.
Here's your energy back, world. Bon appetit!
Sip that green juice. Yeah, I mean, and it made sense in colors for him to sparkle off in the distance because he literally got lost in space until he found the Time Eater. In this, he's just laying on the floor there in a pile. So this is also the more coherent version, weirdly enough.
Hey, Amy. Looks like springtime's come early.
Even though the cutscenes were made for the HD version.
Well, I would have wrapped this up sooner, but, what are you gonna do?
You know, after a day like today, I can enjoy a nap on some fresh green grass.
Hey, that's another thing GT calls to, you know? It's the attitude Knuckles does. So yeah, it's a good place to put it before the, GT's later on the playlist. You'll see it. Don't worry. Oh man, we can see the view. This was in cooperation with Dimps. I didn't mention that. I didn't know that initially, actually. Oh man, the memories. I'm using gyro controls again. They really, like, went in on this. I should have just trusted Dimps in the first place. Like, if there's one thing that, like, still bugs me that didn't actually come up as an issue because I'm familiar with the levels now, sometimes the focus is just too zoomed in on Sonic so I can't see where I'm going. But that's not for every stage, even. Alright, we need the epilogue cutscene. Ricky. This is some weird grass.
Here he is.
Took you long enough. Get me out of here.
Boss, your face is...
Yes, your face. It is good to see your face.
Boss, your face...
It is a little dirty. Let me wipe that for you.
You're being weird. Let's get out of here before my day gets any worse.
Why can't we tell him about his mustache?
I think it's better to wait until he separates our heads. Then you can tell him and get all the glory.
Great, thanks!
What's wrong with my mustache?
He probably has, like, a mustache growth formula to fix that. It's done. It's gone. We did it. Get out of here, you. So... that was Sonic Lost World. A nice, complete playthrough. Like, a very complete playthrough for this version. I feel good about that. We didn't take too long for that. The next videos in the playlist are we got Sonic Runners and then Sonic Runners Adventure. Sonic Runners is a bonus one that'll bridge us over to Forces. And I'm pretty sure I recontextualized where this lands in the timeline for Runners there. There's a lot to say. I think I say it all. So, enjoy that.